I bought my first prop firm account, and of course it turned out to be an absolute scam. So I want to talk about it. I decided to buy FundingPips 100k account, and the reason why I went for FundingPips is because I was like 50-50 between FTMO and FundingPips, and since I heard a lot of negative stuff about FTMO lately, how they are denying payouts and mainly stuff like that, how they are denying payouts to lots of these influencers, and I also heard a lot of good stuff about FundingPips, so I decided to go and give them a try. Also because they are slightly cheaper in price and they have easier challenges. Their step 1 is just 8% profit target. So I went with them, and I was on a hot winning streak. I was doing really good before that, and I felt really confident, and I was like, I can pass this challenge in a month or something. So I went ahead, I did it, and of course it didn't quite play out as I thought it would. So the reason why I'm saying it's like that is because the trading environment that they offer is catastrophic. They say on their website that the spreads are 0.2 to 0.3 pips, which is ideal, and for my strategy that's really important because I wanted to scalp. And sure, 0.2, 0.3 pips on spread, and also $5 for commission, that's more than acceptable. That should be like the standard, I guess. But the first trade that I opened, I was like, yeah, what the fuck is this, dude? It was like 20, so 2 pips, over 20 ticks. And I'm like, yeah, of course this is going to happen. And then I said, okay, maybe I'll give them another chance. Maybe this is not, maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's me. And then every single trade after that, it was around 2.5. Let's say 2.5 was an average spread. Bro, that's like, I target 5 pips and I'm out. And you're gonna take half of that on spread. How am I supposed to be profitable like that? You're literally cutting half of my reward. Like, my risk to reward is now completely fucked by 50%. You're cutting. So that's, you are basically increasing my risk by 50% and cutting my reward. What? So it was impossible for me to trade. I still have it. I'm like 3 or 4. I think I'm almost 4% in drawdown. And I was still managing like this. But today the spread was like over 6 pips. Bro, it's a 100k account, and I opening position with 20 lots, and I am in a drawdown 1.5 thousand. in a drawdown immediately after I open a fucking position. What? And it's not even volatile. Like, there is no crazy market volatility. There is no news. Nothing is happening, bro. And I contact support, and he, of course, says, yeah, when increased volatility, your higher spreads happen. And then he even says to me, like, bro told me, yeah, we FundingPips offers raw spreads. Brother, I've been trading for 3 weeks on this fucking account. I have not seen a single trade that I opened that it was raw spreads. It was minimum 2 fucking pips. With 20 lots. And the spread that is 2.5 pips, I am immediately $500 in a drawdown on my position. That is like, I opened the trade. And that's 0.5% of my account size. How the fuck am I gonna... Brother. So you're gonna cut on every single trade that I open, you're gonna cut 0.5% of my account size. That's like, you're in on this trade. And I am still managing. Just calculate that. After I think I took 20 trades so far. 20 trades, and per trade you're cutting $500. So you took 10,000 from me already by spreads, and that's not even calculating commissions, which is $100 per trade. So 12k, 12k, and currently I am sitting less than 4k in a drawdown. I would have passed the first step of the challenge if you wasn't taking my fucking... If the spreads weren't so crazy. I would have passed. I'm not gonna talk about this one that was 1.5k taken away from me because of that, and the mistake that I made afterwards that costed me also. I'm not gonna calculate that. And also I lost a couple of trades because of this spread. Like, my stop loss wasn't even triggered. The price never came to my stop loss, but it got executed because of the spread. So now, instead of getting these massive winners, I'm dealing with either a massive losers or like pretty small, insignificant wins. Okay, but how can you say it on your official website that you offer spreads that are so low, that are raw spreads, or on major pair it's 2 to 3 ticks, and then this happens? Like, how are people okay with this? Isn't it obvious that everyone is going to say that you are lying from the very beginning? And how can you... I don't even know how is this working like that. Like, I am sick and tired of the lies and of the scams and of shit like that. So yeah, I mean, it's a fucking prop firm. Yeah, you got scammed by a prop firm. Yeah, no shit, bro. I get it. Yeah, most of them are a scam. But it's my first experience, so I wanted to talk about it, and I'm a little pissed because they are lying to you in such a bullshit way. And the reason why I actually decided in the beginning to go with FundingPips, it was this stupid ass Chinese guy, this influencer that was talking about how FTMO banned him and how a lot of his friends. He's like a famous influencer, and I was searching, doing the research on YouTube, what people are saying about these prop firms, and I came to him and he was saying all these great things about FundingPips and how FTMO sucks and how they banned him, and I was like, okay bro, like this, I mean, I also heard a lot other people's, but that was, I remember that was the moment where I made a decision, okay, I'm gonna go for FundingPips. Because it's crazy to me that people can like just lie so easily about these things. So, fuck you, stupid ass Chinese influencer guy. Fuck you, FundingPips. Fuck you all. And that's all I have to say. Fuck you all. I don't even know if I'm ever gonna trade prop firms again. Maybe I'm gonna give it a try with FTMO, but if these most reputable ones are like this, then we are screwed. Then there is no hope with the prop firms, and I think I'm just gonna go with the live account and slowly try to build capital for myself. I guess, I don't know. Because I was trading on IC markets before, and they really do offer wonderful trading environment. They are, even in the very volatile markets, a minute after the news, when after that huge spike in price, you can open a position, it's gonna be raw spread. There is not gonna be these massive spreads and all that stuff. And you just pay $7 instead of $5 for commission, and you can enjoy decent environment. You don't have to worry about your position being opened $5,000 in a drawdown, motherfucker. So I think I'm just gonna do that. I think I'm just gonna put a couple $1,000 and just trade like that. But you know, you have to be really careful if you're gonna do that. The mistakes are gonna cost you much more. This one, I just lost what, $430 for this 100k account. I'm not even gonna ask for the refund. I'm not getting it. So I'm just gonna be more careful from now on. Probably gonna start with the smaller challenges, see how their trading platform works, maybe see if they are paying or not, seeing if they have hidden rules or not. But I don't know, I think it's all just a scam. So I'm gonna give it a shot with the FTMO. They are number one, and even though everybody is complaining how they're not paying them lately, I'm gonna give it a try probably. And if that doesn't work, I'm out of the prop firm game and I'm just gonna do live trading. But yeah, even though everything sucks and I'm in a massive drawdown on this stupid ass account, I'm actually really happy with my trading performance. I'm gonna go over it at the end of the month, make a month recap as I do always. But yeah, I'm happy how it's going. I'm really making good progress. My I am finally cutting those trades exactly where I need to be when it's a loss. I'm cutting the losses. My winners are significantly bigger than the losses. The win rate is pretty good. I'm winning most of them. So overall I should be profitable, but I just need a decent trading platform that's not gonna screw me over like this. So that's the next problem, which is probably a good problem to have. It's just like, I mean, it takes me a month of work on my fucking stupid ass job so I can put aside those 400 to 500 bucks. It's not small money for me. It's not easy to come up with 400 500 bucks for a stupid ass challenge. So it still hurts a little bit, but you know, I learned a mistake from that. And yeah, fuck you, funding pips. On to the next one.